Welcome to RAO'S Academy for competitive examination. Your success, our priority. So, in this video, we will discuss about important issue that was in the current affairs as well as in the society, that is related to marriage age and child marriage. Okay. So, that's the thing we will. So, what the Supreme Court of India has said, what Parliament of India had said, regarding these aspects, let us discuss in detail in this video. Let us start. See, my dear friend. So recently, Government of India, nothing but Ministry of Women and Child Development, had said that they have stopped around 2 lakh child marriages within a year. So that's a statement given by Ministry, which is related to Women and Child Development. And coming to here, like they have stopped the around 2 lakh child marriages in India at various parts of India. So, what is the current status of child marriage in India? See, my dear friends, so you can see here, child marriage rates in India have dropped from 47.9% in 2005 to 23.3% in 2021, according to the National Family Health Survey report. That's the thing. And one more aspect, they are saying that also 2 lakh child marriages were still prevented in the past year, and one in 5 girls continues to marry before 18 years. So that's the dogma is going on in our society. Okay. And coming to here, why is this issue important? Because child marriage has long-term consequences for health. We know that. Like if you marry your kid below the 18 years, ultimately she will get health issues, right? She will get health issues. She will get iron deficiency. Her skeleton will be deformed, or her skeleton will be bended, so that she will be unable to walk in the future times. That's the consequences of child marriage or early marriage. So child marriage has long-term consequences for health as well as education. Like we have seen in rural areas that. So whenever any girl was married, what's happening? Completely, she was stopping her education. So whenever girl gets married, she is stopping her education. Okay, so that's the loss to her education. And also, if there is no education, she won't get proper job. Ultimately, it leads to the economic instability. That's the thing. And also, particularly affecting girls. Finally, what is that? So, if any girl gets married at her early age, she may lose her education. She may be drop out from the school. Ultimately, if there is no proper education, she won't get proper job. So, if there is no job or employment, she can't earn money for herself as well as for her family. So, ultimately, it leads to the economic instability of their home. Thereafter that, she may get health issues like many. Sometimes they may die due to the during delivery time. Okay, so that's the thing. And coming to here, like what is being done to address child marriages in India? Like we know that Government of India had passed one act, that is a Prevention of Child Marriage Act 2006. So according to this act, which was passed by Government of India, that minimum age to get married for female is 18 years, and whereas minimum age to get married for a male is 21 years according to this act, that is the Prevention of Child Marriage Act. So that's the thing we have to keep in your mind. And of course, Government of India is trying to change minimum age of female from 18 years to 21 years. So that's the thing. So through this act, government wants to do the amendment as a Prevention of Child Marriage Act 2021. It's an amendment bill. Okay. So through that, government wants to enhance from 18 years to 21 years for female marriage. Okay. So that's one of the things that we can do. And one more aspect is that government schemes so how we can reduce the child marriages. One more thing is that by implementing various government schemes. Like already Government of India had initiated Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao scheme. Means Beti Bachao, protect your girl child, and also Beti Padhao, educate her. So Beti Bachao and Beti Padhao scheme is meant for protect the girl child and as well as provide education for her. That's the scheme launched by Government of India. So ultimately what's happening? If girl is concentrated on her education, then ultimately it leads to the delay of her marriage. Okay, so that's a good thing that we can do for the stoppage of child marriages. Okay. That's the thing. And one more aspect we can say that Dhanalakshmi scheme. Okay, so like it is one of the scheme which allows the government to provide financial assistance to the girl. Okay, like you can find that offers financial incentives for what? For keeping girls in school and also delaying marriages. In some states, the government of India or else not a government of India, state governments are also providing incentives and also finance for whom? If a girl child goes to the school. Okay, so that's the thing we can do. We can address child marriages. Then after that, Bala Vivaha Mukta Bharat Abhiyan. So it is nothing but child marriage free India campaign. Okay, so it is a campaign through these means of these types of campaign we can bring awareness among the families, among the parents, so that they realizes that marrying her daughter instead of sending their daughters to school. Okay, so they may stop that sending their daughters to marrying their daughters. They may send their daughters to the school. Okay, so like if we combine this type of campaigns, if we do the campaigns like Bala Vivaha Mukta Bharat Abhiyan, child marriage free India campaign. So it is an initiative launched by government of India to stop the child marriages. And after that, one more thing is that we can do with one more scheme like Sukanya Samruddhi Yojana. Okay, so it is like a savings. So for every year, if you invest from minimum 250 rupees to 1,50,000. Whenever girl reaches either 18 or 24 or else whenever she completes her education, she will get good amount. Okay, she will get good lump sum of amount. Okay, so that's the scheme given by launched by government of India. Through the scheme, government of India is providing 8.50% interest. Okay, so through banks, not directly. Here not directly government of India is not giving to the beneficiaries through means of banks. Okay, and one more aspect that community engagement and awareness. So like programs like Mahila Samakya train local women leaders to spread awareness about the dangers of child marriage. Okay, so like with the help of ESHGs. Okay, with the help of ESHGs, we can stop the child marriage. Okay, so if you explain the dangers of child marriage to them, then they come to the realization that marrying her daughters, marrying her neighbors who are below the 18 years as a threat to them. Okay, that's the thing. And medical campaigns and school-based educations. Okay, so if you keep on using various types of media and through the media like saying stop the child marriages creates health issues among the kids. So if you campaign like that, you can stop these child marriages, you can address them. And one more aspect here, like improved access to education and healthcare also. Okay, like if you provide education to all the people, like for example, if you provide free education to the girls, then sometimes girls may show interest to come to the schools and colleges. Okay, so if you provide free education at a higher level, sometimes girls may show interest. And parents of the girls also show the interest to send her daughter to the school instead of marrying. Okay, so some parents feel that if you provide the education to their kid, to their girl, it is a expensive thing. Instead of providing expensive education to the kids, if they marry that kid, then they may fulfill they may fulfill their responsibility of marrying. So, okay, so that's the thing. If you provide free education or else at higher levels, then child marriages can be addressed. Okay, like and also initiatives like RMNCH+A, nothing but reproductive, maternal, newborn child and adolescent health program. Okay, so through these programs also we can stop the marriages. Okay, and one more aspect is the challenges in ending child marriage. Okay, so what are the challenges that are present if you want to end the child marriage? Like challenges are like socio-economic factors, that poverty and dowry pressure often drive families to marry off daughters early, especially in economically disadvantaged areas. So generally in our India, dowry is the common thing. So if you want to marry your daughter, you have to pay dowry to the boy. That's a practice that were going on in India. Okay, not only in every part of India, that's the thing going on. Okay, so sometimes parents are feeling that if you delay the marriage of your girl, dowry may be enhanced. Okay, so that's why some parents are feeling that marrying her daughter at early stage feels comfortable. So that's one of the challenge we can see related to child marriages. And one more aspect is that like cultural norms and gender equality. In some regions, early marriage is seen as a means of protecting girls and securing their future. Okay, so finally, in some parts of India, not every part of India, everyone feels that instead of sending her kid, her or daughter to the school or work, if he marriages her, if he performs the marriage, then it is secure to that girl. Okay, so that's the thing. So that is one of the challenges which is related to child marriage. Then after that, one more important thing is that measures to eliminate child marriage. So how we can eliminate child marriage in India? By like strengthening legal and institutional framework, means by implementing Child Marriage Prohibition Act 2006 very strongly. Okay, so establishing local police station who has the authority to stop the child marriages, giving full rights to self-help groups person to stop that right to stop that child marriage. Okay, so that's the thing we can stop, somewhat we can stop. And after that, ensuring child marriage prohibition officers are properly trained and resources to intervene in cases of child marriage. Okay, so appoint child marriage prohibiting officers, okay, at various levels, at a mandal and district and rural levels, means grassroots levels, and also allocate some powers to them and also allocate some resources to them so that they can go to the venues where child marriages are happening and they can intervene in that marriage practices and then they can stop that child marriage. Okay, so that's a measure that we can follow here. And establishing a national marriage registry to verify the age of both parties before marriage registration. So one thing we can do that, if any persons wants to get married, first thing they have to get the permission from marriage registry authority. At the marriage registry office, what they have to look after? They have to check the whether they have crossed 18 and 21 years or not. If they didn't cross it, stop that marriage. Do the counseling to that person. If they cross that age, allow them for marriage. Okay, so if any persons wants to get married, they should have a valid certificate from the particular marriage registry office. So such thing can be taken as a measure to stop this child marriages. And one more aspect is that, and finally giving economic empowerment like to their families, so that instead of going for marriage, they go for like some businesses, works, employment, some like education purposes. Okay, so that's the thing we can keep in your mind. That's the thing we can keep. Then after that, like a conditional cash transfers like Dhanalakshmi scheme can incentivize families to keep girls in school, right? So provide what you have to do, provide incentives and cash benefits to them, and also provide microcredit programs, empower women economically, reducing the financial reliance on early marriage. Okay, so finally, ultimately what you have to provide, make that persons as self-reliable, make that persons as economic stabilized person, so that they may prefer, instead of early marriage, they may go for some other works. Okay, and even now Government of India is trying to bring one amendment to the act called Prohibition of Child Marriage, which was passed in the year 2006. Okay, so government wants to bring amendment to this as a Prohibition of Child Marriage Amendment Bill. Okay, so Amendment Bill 2021. So through this amendment bill, government wants to trying that to enhance female minimum age from 18 to 21 years. Okay, so that's the thing is happening in India. But unfortunately, the bill was passed in Lok Sabha. Then after that, from Lok Sabha, the bill was referred to standing committee. But whenever the bill was passed to standing committee, 17th Lok Sabha was what happened? Dissolved. Okay, so finally, so whenever Lok Sabha dissolved, then whatever the bills were pending, they also will be lapsed. Okay, so here the bill was lapsed, and again Government of India is trying to get the approval from Lok Sabha, Raj Sabha, ultimately from President of India, and also it wants to enhance the minimum age from 18 to 21 years. Okay, so that's the thing we have to keep in your mind. So this is today's issue. Next day we will come up with some more interesting topic. So till then, stay tuned to us and please subscribe our YouTube channel, like this video, share this video to your friends. Okay, so that's the thing. And also this is the only institution that was administered by senior bureaucrats like Dr. M. Mohan Rao Sir, IAS officer, and Aruna Mohan Rao Ma'am, Indian Police Service officer. So we are providing test series and also offline and online classes to related to UPSC, APPSC and TGPSC examinations. And also we have our app in our Play Store, that is RAO'S Academy. So download RAO'S Academy from Play Store, and also link also given in the description box in this video. Okay, so just open the description box. You will find our social media Telegram channels, social media channels like a Telegram, Facebook, and also WhatsApp groups, and also link for our app. And also we are providing free videos which are very useful for the student. Okay, so download our app from Play Store, that is RAO'S Academy. Okay, so with that, in that app you can find free sources, free resources, free examinations, free test series, free videos and free current affairs and in-depth analysis. Okay, so that's the thing. So thank you so much. Have a great day.